so nervous. Woo! Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my first ever YouTube channel. YouTube channel? Take two. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I cannot believe that I'm saying that. I kept telling myself that I was gonna start this thing and then I never got to do it. I don't know. I guess I was looking for the right reason to start it. And now I do have a reason to start it, which is that I'm launching my first ever handmade clothes collection very, very soon. So I decided, you know what? Maybe I should make a video about this, show all of you everything that I've made for the collection, because it took me so long to make this. But also, I'm kind of nervous right now because this is my first time ever doing something like this, like long form content, because all of my content has been short form content as of now. But yeah, you live and you learn. So I will learn along the way with this new journey of mine, I guess. But please bear with me if the video gets a little long or boring or if I start yapping too much. I talk a lot, okay? That's something you'll get to know as you watch my videos. I'm gonna stop talking now so that we can get on with the video and I can show you guys everything that I've made because I'm really excited to talk about them. I was so passionate about this project since I first started it, and I can't believe it's finally here and I finally get to show it to you guys. I'm excited and nervous. Okay, let's get on with the video. Okay, I decided to bring you guys a little bit closer so that I can show you guys the designs better, but I will also include footage of me trying some of them on just so that you can see what they look like when they're tried on. So I'm gonna start with the smaller items, which are the bucket hats and the beanies. I'm gonna put the mic here so that I can use both of my hands to show you guys what I made. Okay. I'm gonna start with, maybe I'll start with the bucket hats because a lot of you guys on Instagram and TikTok really liked the bucket hats and are asking me to make a pattern for it, which I think I will do a pattern for it actually. I don't really do patterns, but I'm gonna do it for this one maybe because you guys really like it. So I made a total of 7 bucket hats. And this is what it looks like. I don't know why, but it's so satisfying when I see them in a stack like this. Okay, so this is what it looks like. As you can see, there are like hollow, well, I call them hollow ruffles on the edges like this. So I made it with 100% cotton so that it's a little light and breezy and breathable. And the design itself is also quite flowy and loose like this. This is in the color cream. So I have 7 colors. I have cream, I have oat, which is this kind of light khaki color. Khaki? Is that right? Yeah. And then I also have blush, which is like a muted pink or rosy pink. And then I have sky, which is a light blue. And then butter yellow, of course. Been seeing this color a lot online, like it's the color of the summer, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I just really love the color, so I decided why not. And this color is jade. And actually, this color has a really fun background because I asked you guys to help me name it. There are a lot of really good name suggestions, but we all decided to go with jade, and I'm really happy with that color. And then for the last one, I decided to do a scrap yarn version of this bucket hat because I had a lot of scrap yarn left over from making these. So I was like, you know what, let's make something a little fun and colorful. And yeah, this is what happened. This is what it looks like. I kind of messed up because I also asked you guys to help me with which colors should go where, like the sequence of the colors. So I chose oat, blush, sky, cream, but I messed up towards the end because it was supposed to be jade and then butter, but then for some reason I went with butter and then jade. Yeah, I don't really know what the thought process was, but it still worked out in the end, right? Yeah, okay. That's the first item, the first design in my collection. Let's move on to the next design, which are the beanies. I'm also so happy with these, and especially the colors, because look at it. They're so bright and pretty, and honestly, they're kind of unconventional colors for beanies, I think. But maybe that's just me, I don't know. Now on to the beanies. These are what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So it's just a plain beanie with like a folded edge here. I made it with a cotton bamboo blend yarn because I also wanted it to be flowy, breathable, and kind of thin. And then within the folded edge, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm gonna come a little closer. There's a crochet heart. They all have a heart in front, and I made a total of 5 colors. Yeah, so this is sky, light blue or like baby blue color, and then we have lavender, which is already self-explanatory in the name, and then we also have a butter yellow, although this one is slightly lighter than the bucket hat yellow, but I'd still say it's butter yellow. And then we have blush, which is again a muted pink. And lastly, olive. This color is the least bright among the other ones, but I still think it's a really pretty color, and hopefully you guys will like it as well. This is what it looks like when worn. I've already worn this out many times because I wanted to use it already because I was so happy with the design. I feel like I've worn it in front of some of my friends, so they've already seen this. I was thinking of making it just like a clean type of beanie, but then it just looked too flat, so the fold gives it a little more character. And of course the heart. I'm so happy with this. It actually takes so long to sew it onto the beanie, but anything for the design, I guess, right? That's it for the beanies. I am so happy with them. The colors are gorgeous. Hopefully it focuses. Actually, the camera doesn't pick them up very well. They're even more vibrant in person. So yeah, you'll just have to check out my Instagram if ever to see pictures of them in all of their vibrant glory. Okay, now you guys are a little bit farther away because I'm moving on to the bigger pieces in this collection. I'm gonna start with the vest that I made for this collection. It's just a cropped vest, and it has a little pocket with a heart in it. Yeah. I forgot what the technique was called. I think it was double knitting? I don't know. I'm gonna look at it later and I'm gonna edit in if I was right or wrong. But I basically sewed in the design. At first, I was going to do intarsia for it, but then I made a swatch and it was so hard to do because of how thin the yarn was, how intricate the design was. I was not confident to make it intarsia, so I decided to use double knit instead. And I think it came out really nicely. What do you think? I don't know, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. That's what it looks like. So it's a dark brown color with like a creamy white heart on the pocket. Moving on to these tops. They're called the Bella tops, and I made them in 2 colors. So this one is smoke because it's a nice dark gray color, and I made another one called Blush. So you guys are already familiar with the name, the color name Blush. It's just a muted pink, and I'm so happy with this. I think I'm saying that with everything that I made, like, oh, I'm so happy with this, oh, I'm so happy with this, because I am happy with all of them. I mean, I designed them and now they're brought to life, so I'm really happy with how they turned out. But I think I'm most proud of this one. Don't tell the other designs that I said that, but because this was actually the first one I decided to develop first from all of my sketches. So basically it's a plain ribbed tank top, nice and stretchy actually, and I added a crochet like scallop border here. I also added a ribbon at the front here just to add like a little dainty flair to it, because ribbons are so popular these days in clothes designs. So I was like, you know, I wanna put that into my designs as well. So this is the smoke one, the gray one, and this is Blush. I'm gonna put it closer so that you guys can see the details more. Ta-da! Yay! Oh, and also, fun fact, the ribbon on this top took me 3 hours to make. 3 hours. Well, okay, not to make, but to design, because I was having such a hard time deciding how I was going to make it to look this way. I tried so many ways to make a ribbon, and I finally found like the right one that I was looking for, the perfect one that I was looking for. As you can see, it's the perfect size, the perfect thickness, and I was able to hide the ends really well. That's very important to me. That's it for the Bella top design. I'm gonna put this away and we're gonna get on to the last design in this collection. I feel like I'm gonna have to put you guys even further for this because they are cardigans, and like chunky cardigans, like thick cardigans. So let's see how it goes. Oh, yeah, here we go. Actually, I think it's fine. I think you guys will be able to see it properly. Anyway, so this is the chunky Kayla cardigan in the color Americano, and it has it has a heart design at the back made with Intarsha. Yeah, so this isn't my first rodeo with Intarsha, but it was my first time to do like an actual like big design like this, because the first time I tried Intarsha was with a checkered sweater design, and it was just plain. It was just a plain like square type of design, so it was fairly easy to do. So I was worried about this one because I was like, oh my gosh, it's my first like semi-dynamic design for Intarsha, but it turned out really well, and I'm really satisfied with how the inside looks like. I think I did it pretty cleanly. Wait, you know what? Let me open this up. Actually, before I do that, before I show you guys the inside, I decided that I would make the buttons match the color of the yarn I used for the design at the back. So the color for the heart for this cardigan is like a beige, which is the oat color. So like a very light beige color. And the buttons will also be kind of like a beige color like this. Yeah, as you can see. So it kind of reminds me of a teddy bear, don't you think? Like the colorway. I also made this in another colorway, which is the oat and cream colorway. So this is what that looks like. Ooh. Guys, you might think this is heavy. It's not that heavy, don't worry. It's just hard to like put it up and show it to the camera. This is what it looks like. I actually really like this colorway as well. It's like a nice soft beige color, and then the back has a white, like creamy white heart design like that. And it's purposely oversized too. So the shoulder is kind of like a drop shoulder. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you guys what it looks like on the inside because I'm really proud of how clean the intarsia came out. I'm gonna go up here. Ooh, all right. See? Ta-da! Like the edges of the design are so clean, and I'm really, really proud of myself for that. My fellow knitters will understand the satisfaction in having a really clean intarsia edge like this. All right, enough about that. Oh, that's it. That's all I have, actually. I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's it. Those are all the designs that I made for this first handmade clothes collection of mine. And it might seem like only a few items. Trust me, it took so long to make each and every one. From the sketching and designing to the actual knitting, refining the design, having to take it out and knit it again just to fix a few of the details. And then like weaving in the ends. Oh, I hate weaving in the ends. It's my enemy. And then adding the clothes tag. I didn't get to show you guys what the logo looks like. Here. This is what the logo looks like. It says Love Alessa Limited. And it has my logo over here. But yeah, that's what the clothes tag, sorry, not logo, the clothes tag. That's what the clothes tag looks like. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so it took a really long time. And all of that while filming, editing, and posting content about it and about other things. Your girl is tired, like really tired. But I feel really good. I feel really fulfilled now that it's complete. Like, I have a few reflections on this though. I feel like the next time I do a collection, maybe I'll stick to only one design and really refine, perfect, and make that one design, because I think what made this take the longest is trying to figure out what design I wanted for every single product. But sometimes you just have to release one design and make it the best. And yeah, I don't know. So maybe next time I'll release like more mini collections and not full collections. This was a full collection, took so long. And maybe my next one will be a mini collection, who knows? I have a lot of ideas already and I'm excited about them as well, but I'm trying to slow down a little bit and calm down. Let's focus on this one first. That's it for today's video, my first ever YouTube video. I still can't believe that I'm here doing this and talking to you guys. I'm excited to edit this. I don't know, but also scared because I know it's gonna take really long to edit all of this footage and more, but I did it. And that makes me feel good about myself because I'm finally doing something that I said I was going to do. If you're watching this, if you came from my Instagram or my TikTok, thank you so much for also being here and watching me and supporting me. If you're new and you're watching this and you're just finding me, hello, welcome. I'm happy that you're here. It's my first time here as well. So I'm nervous. Are you nervous? I don't know. Let's be nervous together. but let's get to know each other more. And I don't know what this will bring, but whatever it will be, I feel like it's only going to be good things. Okay, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, I'm gonna go. Love you guys, bye.